So hello everyone. This is about the tax-free cash course, right? That we're gonna start from 1 September. The total price gonna be for this course would be 6,000. The classes will resume from 1 September. It will start, right? So first I'll clear out the things. What will be included in this, right? What all things will be included, what we'll be doing on daily basis and all, right? So we have created a timetable for the same, right? So this is just a second. Right. So this is the timetable. Fine. So for Monday, right. First, let me tell you up, in September month, what would be our target for 1 month, and in 1 week, what things we will be doing, right? That would be then I'll discuss about what we're doing on a day, right? So first of all, every week you'll be getting 2 marks with one sectional for each section, right? This 2 marks you'll be getting one on Saturday, the other one on Sunday, right? So that you can solve it out and we can discuss it on the weekday. For example, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and all, right? Fine. This is about the marks in the section what would be provided to you. Second thing, every day, you'll be getting 2%. What I mean to say that DLR set, right? Other than this, two RC and on alternate days, VA questions. Fine. Right? This would be the weekly target what we'll be getting, right? Fine. Other than that, I would say Sunday and Thursday, we'll be having cons class, right? This cons class is different from mocks and sectional. See, mock, obviously, we'll be solving mock in the class, cons mock or cons sectional, right? But this cons will be different. In this particular case, we'll be doing concepts, right? So if I divide cons, we have arithmetic, algebra, geometry, number system, and modern math, right? So for example, let's suppose we started arithmetic on Thursday. Okay. So what I mean to say that a chapter, for example, let's suppose we started profit loss. In the time limit, obviously the time we have less time, right? So the concept will be a little bit fast, right? For example, let's suppose we started with profit loss. There will be a class of around 1.5 hours, right? In which all the topics, all the formulas, all the concepts of profit and loss percentage will be taught to you. After that, some question will be solved in the class just to give you an idea. This how will approach the question. This how you have to solve the question, right? Fine. See, what we are assuming that when you are enrolling in this crash course, right, you have done the basics. When I say basics, you have idea about what is DLR, what is VRC, what is cons, what are these all chapters is all about, right? You should have this basic idea, right? Now, for example, let's suppose we have a profit class, right? After that, on the same day itself, right, we'll provide you 200 questions from this particular chapter, right? Fine. And this 200 questions we'll be discussing on Sunday. Sunday we'll be discussing this 200 questions. Plus, we'll be doing an extra topic on that day. That might be from algebra, right? That let's suppose we are starting with quality equation, right? Once we do that, again we'll provide you 200 questions and that will be discussing. This is how we complete the syllabus of the course, like 2 topics in a single week, right? That's how we'll be doing, right? After no, this part is covered up. After all the topics has been covered up, right? So at the end month, when I say November, right? We will have a revision for cons and this, 2-3 topics will be revised at once. And again, we'll provide you around 70 to 80 questions from one topic to solve, right? For a revision purpose. This will be different from what you have solved before, 200, right? Fine. This would be done in cons, right? Now, when I say discussion class, for example, let's suppose if I'm saying that we provided you 200 questions, right? So this 200 question will be of different varieties, right? What I mean to say that none of the question will resemble the concept what you use to solve the first question. That concept would not be used in the second, right? And it will be discussed live in the class with all the 200 questions. First the answer key will be provided. Then whatever the doubts you have in this 200 question, let it be 34, 35, 33 question number, right? You can tell us and that will be solved live in the class. That will be explained live in the class, right? This is about the cons, right? Now let me tell about what will happen in mocks and sectionals. But when I said we'll be providing 2 mocks, right? So that, as I mentioned here, right? If you notice, there is DILR sectional at 8:30 p.m., right? Then quant sectional at 11:15 p.m. Let's suppose there was a mock that was provided you on Sunday. That is, let's suppose 1 September, right? Fine. So Monday means 2 September. We'll discuss the DLR of this particular and quants of this particular mock, right? See, the reason behind making you solve mock or sectional is because at the end, see that at the end, what matters is how much you are able to solve in that 2 hours, right? So if you are well trained, well prepared itself, from the starting itself that you will be having 4 DLR set, out of that you have to select and solve, right? See, the point is if someone is claiming now that, we'll teach you and we'll be able to solve 3 sets. So that is quite not possible, right? Because sometimes what happens, the sets are quite tough, right? So what you should prepare for selection. What I mean by selection, you have 4 sets, right? Out of 4 sets, which set you have to do first is important here, right? Picking up the wrong set at the starting is no doubt. No man, what I mean to say that no doubt you have solved 300, 400 set, right? But if you have picked the tough set, that will consume your time for sure, right? Fine. So that's what you have to learn. For that particular reason, we'll discuss it in the form of mock as well as section, right? Now, what you need to do, you have attempted the mock, we'll come to the class, right? Then the set will be solved live in the class. What I mean to say that 4 sets are there, right? Right? So every set will be solved individually, from starting till end. If any concept they are writing or any information they are extracting from the DLR, right? So they'll be writing that out. They'll be solving that out. Fine. So it would be happen in DLR class, right? This is about the DLR sectional as well as mocks, right? Now, if I talk about VRC sectional or mock, right? And my point is in VRC, what you have? You have 4 RC plus 8 VA question, right? See, what we'll be doing in the class, for example, let's suppose RC is being discussed, right? So first, that RC will be explained, then every question will be solved, right? While solving the question, it will be explained, why we are going with this option. Like most of the people have this query, this sir, I got stuck in 2 options, right? So when we'll be solving the RC, right, whatever the things would be required, we'll explain you up, For example, in this particular question, why we are going with this option, what do we have to see while selecting any options and all, right? After solving this particular paper, at the end, there will be an analysis. In analysis, what would be done? You will be informed which RC would have attempted first or which RC would have attempted later on, right? So through this, you'll get an idea, okay, fine, okay, this is how the selection has to go. Fine. This is about VRs. In this also, I'm just talking about September month. October month will increase the sectional as well as mock, right? Now, understand. If I am saying for cons, we provided you 22 questions, right? Fine. Fine. See, in cons, no doubt everyone knows the topic, right? What exactly is how we can, solve the question in the paper. For that, you need speed. Speed means you need practice. So again, this 22 question, when it will be solved in the class, for example, let's suppose there is a question from TSD. So whatever the concept we'll be using to solve that particular question, that will be first explained, then that question will be solved, right? Through this, your revision of cons will be also done, right? So if I talk about in the first week itself, or in the first one, in 1 week itself, right? If I break down, see, I'm not including the concepts classes and all, right? I'm just including how much sets you will be getting, right? Fine. For example, suppose in cons, sorry, in DLR, daily 2 sets, that will be 14 sets plus 3 mocks. 28 sets, right? In 1 week, I'm talking about, right? Fine. If I talk about BA, RC and all, right? So RC plus 4, 12 RC, right? Right. This will be around 18 RC, right? Similarly, weekly, right? Similarly, you'll be getting around, I guess, 28 VA question as well. More than 28 VA question, right? For quants, 66 questions, right? That would be from mock as well as sectional, right? Other than this, I talk about now from a topic wise also you'll be getting, right? See, one more thing what I'm telling in quants, why, why you should enroll with us, right? See, for the first reason, if you look the last year paper, right? The quants was quite tough, right? Fine. So what we have done, this sectional, whatever, when I'm quoting a sectional, right? Or when I'm quoting a mock, we'll make sure that 22 question, whatever will be providing you up, right? That will be of the tough level. Hello. Fine. This will be of very tough level, right? So you'll be well prepared. Okay, fine. Even if the paper is coming tough, I'm well prepared. I can do this out in this particular manner, right? Fine. Other than this, Saturday or Sunday, right? One live mock will be solved, from either from CL or either from SimCAT, right? That will be solved live in the class just to give you an idea that how you would have approached the mock, and the recording will be shared for the same, right? Now, let's suppose who can join this class. If you are working professional, right? If you are preparing but you are not able to manage time, you are not seeing any improvement in your scores or like that, right? You can enroll for this particular course, right? I have told already the price would be 6,000 for this course, right? Fine. Course will start from 1 September and it will continue till 22 November, right? Fine. One more thing. How, other than all this, right? This is the daily thing, right? There will be one extra thing that will be involved in this. That would be one-to-one mentorship. When I say one-to-one mentorship, what I mean to say that, for example, suppose you are writing a mock, right? But you are not seeing any improvement in that, right? So what you can do, you can connect to our mentor, right? He'll analyze your mock, he'll sit with you, and he'll let you know what you need to do to improve your scores. Like for example, either you give him your what do you say, ID password, right? Or either you share screen with him and let him see your solutions and all. So he'll let you know where you need to do improvement, right? Other than that, you can clear your doubts in one-to-one, right? This, right? Texting the mentor and getting it clarified, whatever the doubts you have in your mind, right? So that would be done in this particular manner, right? Fine. Now let's come to October and November. In this November, they will be doing cons revision plus 3 mocks a week and 2 sectional a week. Fine. Same goes for October. That will be 3 mocks a week plus 2 sectional a week, right? In this particular manner, obviously, we'll be providing a daily target as well, right? The reason behind making you solve more number of mocks, is that because, the more number of mocks you're going to solve, the more you're going to get familiarity with the paper, right? You'll get an idea, okay, fine, this is how I have to go for selection, this is how I have to attempt the paper up, right? Fine. Now, coming back to the same thing when I'm talking about mock discussion and all, right? Fine. See, why I'm saying that he will be focusing more on mocks. The reason behind this is obviously we had to make you solve DLR set, right? That's what we are doing, right? And you have seen first 1 week. In 1 week itself, we are making you solve 28 sets, right? Fine. Obviously, in class discussion is also taking place, right? But from October onwards, you will be having 12. Like daily target, Sunday we won't be sending you daily target, right? 12 DLR sets plus 3 mocks, that will be again 12, plus 2 sectional, 8, right? So in October, from the week onwards, right, you'll be getting around 32 DLR sets, right? You'll be getting 32 DLR sets, right? And all this, again, I'm saying this very clearly. All this DLR set will be different from each other, right? Every concept will be explained in the class itself. Like this thing is there, and you have to do this particular thing, right? Now for enrollment, right? As we have already told, just a second now. Right. Now for enrollment, what I mentioned, you know, the price 6,000. You can WhatsApp on this number or call this number, right? When you have queries about this thing and all, right? So you can book your session, you know, your seat by calling on this number. Class will start from 1 September. Yes. Regarding this cost price, this 6,000, either you can pay 6,000 at once, right? Or either you can pay 4K and 2K, right? 4K in the first month, in the second month, you can pay the 2K. That's 2K. Well, September 4K and October you can pay 2K, right? That would be there, right? If I cover it up, so we'll be solving around first month, right? That will be 8 mocks, then 12 and 12, right? So we'll be having around 32 mocks in the class, right? And 40 plus sectional that will be discussed live in the class, right? Fine. See, daily target is different, right? Again, I'm saying cons, if I talk about the cons revision, right? We'll be doing revision of cons twice. First in starting, right? Obviously, and the second one in November time, right? And that time, obviously, the classes would be a little bit faster, right? So that you will get an idea, okay, fine, this is has to be done. In quants also, we'll be providing you topic-wise sheets to solve, right? After this particular video, right, I'll upload a video for quants, DLR, and VRC. What should be a strategy in doing that, right? So those who are interested can enroll them up by calling on this number or WhatsApp on this number, by WhatsApping on this number. That's all for this. If you have any query, you can call and you can get it clarified, right?